Good morning from the National Weather Service here in Pocatello. My name is Carter, and this is your Southeast Idaho Weather Hazard Briefing for Thursday, September 14th. Got warm and dry weather continuing through the weekend, courtesy of high pressure overhead. We'll be keeping our eyes on next week as a potential storm moves in for the middle part of the week. I'll be breaking that down for you this morning. Key points for the focus on today: high pressure will be in control through the weekend. We may see some isolated chances for some showers and thunderstorms along the Idaho-Wyoming border this afternoon, but beyond that, nice and dry through the weekend. Have a mostly dry cold front working through the area on Monday, hoping to bring a return to some slight chances for showers and storms, and starting to at least bring in to cool down those temperatures ahead of a potential storm moving in for the middle part of next week, around that Wednesday, Thursday time frame. Kind of keep an eye on that as we head into the later part of this week into next week. Quick look at satellite for you this morning. Mostly clear skies, just a little bit of cloud cover out there across the southeast part of the state, but overall should be mostly sunny skies today. Again, just an isolated chance for some showers and thunderstorms as you head further south and east. Bigger picture for you, so water vapor satellite in the northern Pacific. High pressure ridge will be moving in over the coming days, and with that, nice warm and dry weather. Slightly cooler today behind that cold front that exited through our area yesterday. But beyond that, see warming temperatures through the weekend under the influence of high pressure, and keeping an eye on this very broad region of low pressure and very broad troughing over the Gulf of Alaska, working into Aleutian Islands and all the way out to northern Russia. So keeping an eye on that over the coming days. Looks like this will be able to at least push that high pressure further east, putting a lot of weight on it on its western side. So we'll see that working into our area for the middle part of next week. Weather is got like for your next 5 days. Focus on some slight chances for showers and storms south and east of the Snake Plain today. But beyond that, mostly dry weather will continue for just about everybody heading into the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Beautiful weather to be outdoors. And for Monday, mostly dry cold front. How would it bring a slight increase in some winds with slight chances of showers and storms in the mountains? Here's a look at the recap for yesterday. So strongest thunderstorms were expected further north and east, and that panned out fairly well. Upper Snake Plain, eastern highlands, we saw some activity. Push a wind gust about 40 to 50 miles an hour in some places, with plenty of lightning, especially up towards Ashton. High temperatures today should be overall fairly beautiful day, mid-60s and 70s across the board. And the severe weather outlook for today, again, just highlights a risk of some subsevere thunderstorm potential further south and east of the Snake Plain, particularly down towards Bear Lake and up towards the Swan Valley, Soda Springs area, further south and east into Utah and Wyoming. The probability of thunder today, again, just has about that 10 to 30% chance as you head further south and east of the Snake Plain. As you can see, further north and west, high pressure in full control, keeping things dry. High temperatures for your Friday starting to slightly warm up. We're losing the coverage of 60s, but overall for your Friday afternoon highs now in the 70s to low 80s. And check out those weekend high temperatures. Should be overall slightly warmer as we head into the weekend, but overall great weekend ahead with afternoon highs again in the 70s to mid 80s. High temperatures on Monday. So again, keeping with that trend, we'll stay nice and warm through the early parts of Monday. Cold front we'll be working through later in the day on Monday. I would have knocked temperatures down slightly, but overall on Monday, still seeing highs in the 70s to mid 80s. And just look at the temperatures. So we're starting to see at least a little bit of that midweek cool down. So again, the mostly dry cold front Monday. Keep an eye on that potential for a storm around that Wednesday, Thursday time frame. And as that system moves into our area, we're expecting some colder temperatures. So as far as Tuesday goes, looking at highs in the 60s and 70s. But for Wednesday, better coverage of those 60s across the board, some 50s further north. But overall, the 70s starting to shift out of our area and becoming even colder for Thursday, highs in the 50s and 60s. This takes a look at the potential. So again, upper night holidays on this cluster analysis here are showing at least some of the clusters becoming to show a little bit more agreement as we head into the Wednesday, Thursday time frame. On upper level low, working out of British Columbia into our area. Again, still a ways out on this, but we keep it on this over the coming days for you as far as exact track and narrowing out the details further into this week, into next week. And this is just a preliminary look at some of the rainfall totals. It's very far out, so this is a wishcast territory at this point, but just highlighting some of the risks as far as the potential-wise goes for some of the differences that are shown amongst these models. But overall, at least a consensus on some rain and snow working into our area for the later part of the week into next week. So heading into Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, looks like the most active days for next week. And this is a look at some of that preliminary amounts on the European and GFS models. And as far as snow-wise goes, we could see snow levels drop to about 6,500 to 7,000 feet, especially during the overnight hours. So it could be seeing our first light snowfall for the valleys. And again, very far out. This is not an official forecast. Just keeping an eye on these just over the coming days and highlighting the uncertainty, but certainly something to keep in mind for the middle part of next week. And that's about all I have for you this morning. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please feel free to send us an email, give us a call, or check out some information on our website. Have an awesome day.